with the coke and the rope, bitch, a sign and the Nick House, a den and a rope, dick and den and the kid house, a stone and a bow, dick and a rope, dick and bone, dick stone, dick cold and the cold, with hoe, with bone, with and bone, with stone, nigga cold, nick dough, nick rope, hit hoes in that bitch, kicking rope and that bitch, stick stone, dick bone, dick rope and that bitch, stick bone and that bitch, stick and stone and that bitch, cold, sticky hoe, naked blow and that bitch, sticky hoe, I'm a bitch and a sticky, I'm a bitch, and I rose in the dickies and a dicky, I'm a bitch, rose in the stain and a nicky, I'm a bitch, kicking cold and a bang and a sticky, I'm a bitch, robe in a stain, hot big in a rope, hickey, I'm a bitch, and a cold in a rope, bitch, a stone in a stain. Dick, I'm a bitch, and a bone in the stain, and a robe in the day, hitting coke, bitch, stain in a brick, I'm a bitch, robe in the stain in the dick, I'm a bitch, kicking blow, steak, stone, dick, and coke, big hoe, they rolled in a dope, then a rope, then stone, hitting blow, hit hoe, hit coke, nick, rope, then a stone, bitch, coke, which coke, nick, rope, stick and stone, dick, hoe, and I been they hoe, dick and robe in the stain, and the king kid hoe, dick, dome, and a dick, witch, and cold in the shit, rock bends in a bitch, and a stone, walked in a rope, bitch, and a stove, bitch, and a cold, bitch, walked in a rope, bitch, and a smoke, bitch, and cold, bitch, and a house cold, walked in a rope, and I walked in a rope, whole nigga and a coke, nigga, dough, nigga, bone, and a coke, bone, and a coke, rope, bone, and a coke, stone, bone, and a coke, rope, and whole nigga, cold nigga, whole nigga, rope, and a whole nigga, and bone, and a whole nigga, and bone, and a whole nigga, bone, and a hoe, and I'm bone, and a whole kid, and cold, and a robe, and a stove, and a dough, and a smoke, and a dough, wicked robe, and a stove, bitch, cold, and a whole nigga, cold, and a bow, bitch, and blow, and a hoe, hold, and a blow, nigga, and a stone, and a blower, bitch, and a robe, and a stone, blower, and a motor, bitch, and a stone, and a cold dick, and cold, and a robe, bitch, and a blower, and a motor, bitch, and stone, and a cold. Rising and banging and coking and they hoe and time and a bang and it blows in a head hoe. Riding the stain, Rick and roll in a time, baby, soaking the stain, coking the stain hoe. Riding the bang and a boat in the stain hoe. Riding the cane and the coke in the stain hoe. Nah, then in the dope, bitch, cane in the rise, hit stand, roll, bitch, and a cane in the rise, bitch, and cane on the side, hit and bang on the knot. Why then in the coke, nigga, bang on the knot, damn roll, bang on the cake, roll in the stain, hold the cake, bitch, and stain in the nigga and cake, hoe. Why then a cake and a rocks and a bang, stick and rope and a top and a bang, bitch, and top and bang, hoes in the stain, witch and rockin' the day, nigga, cocking a bang. And a chopper and bang hoe, riding a stain, which rock then cold, bitch, a damn hoe, nigga, and a sign in the boat, bitch, house in the rope, kicking blowed in a dot, bitch, a stick stone, kicking rope in a dot, bitch, a stone bang, hitting house in a dime bang, and nose cane, nigga, in a rock in a dome bang, a house big, stick stone in a stain hoe, the kid rock banging and blown in a hang hoe, walked in a rope, bitch, and a stove, bitch, and a cold, bitch, walked in a rope, bitch, and a smoke, bitch, a cold, bitch, and a house cold, walked in a rope, and I walked in a rope, whole nigga and a coke, nigga, dough, nigga, bone, and a coke, bone, and a coke, rope, bone, and a coke, stone, bone, and a coke, rope, and whole nigga, cold nigga, whole nigga, rope, and a whole nigga, and bone, and a whole nigga, and bone, and a whole nigga, bone, and a hoe, and I'm bone, and a whole kid, and cold, and a robe, and a stove, and a dough, and a smoke, and a dough, wicked robe, and a stove, bitch, cold, and a whole nigga, cold, and a bow, bitch, and blow, and a hoe, holding a blow, nigga, and a stone, and a blower, bitch, and a robe, and a stone, blower, and a motor, bitch, and a stone, and a cold dick, and cold, and a robe, bitch, and a blower, and a motor, bitch, and stone, and a cold.